Tired of it. Like, first of all, InvestFest was a big concert, and now y'all trying to make our tech event an eHarmony meetup? Like, come on. It's like, yo, at every other tech event, they're sharpening their skills and through that meeting other people. That's the beauty of the tech meetups, the hackathons, the cybersecurity, different cybersecurity events, and all that. You go there and you get involved. You do the capture the flags, you do the hack the box, you do this, and you meet other people through sharpening your skills. Iron is sharpening iron. But we over here doing matchmaking. Here's the ticket price: $775 to come to, I think it's in Texas, and go hopefully meet somebody. Because you're not obviously going there to sharpen your skills.
Now, I don't want to hear any of you talking shit about Passport Bros after this shit. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, black women have came up with this new scheme or scam or whatever you want to call it in order to obtain what some of us will call high value men. In my opinion, I think these are just high earning men. And I can only say that because I don't know these men personally, but there is some kind of event called Afrotech that's going on in Austin, Texas, and it happens once a year, and black women are passing the word around to other black women so that way they can basically pretty much meet black men that have money. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Because as you guys know, the tech industry is pretty popular and pays well. Which reminds me, shout out to Passport Blueprint, who sent me these clips and sent me this topic, and I've had him on my channel dozens of times, so make sure y'all subscribe to that brother's channel as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm not. I put on my LinkedIn that if you are a man and you're attractive and you are employed at Afrotech right now, I couldn't be there, but my DMs are open. I posted that this morning. I've already had three men in my DMs on LinkedIn. And then someone said on Instagram to put your location for where Afrotech is, where the convention center is, on dating apps. I'm about to do that right now.
Afrotech Day 2, fit check. I am currently at the Afrotech convention. It is a tech convention where all the black people who work in tech from around the country come and gather in one spot. I told my friends this was my last ditch effort to find a black man, and if I don't leave here with at least 3 phone numbers of men that I'm interested in, I am officially pivoting my dating strategy. So packing was a disaster, as y'all know. It did not go as planned, but we did get a couple cute outfits. So here's the look for today. I have this super cute skirt from Because of Alice. It's actually a suit set, but today I broke it up so that I could have 2 different outfits. With this sweater, it's giving, oh, she got a little booty, she got a little body, but she's professional. She got legs, you can see the leg muscles, but she's professional. And of course it is freezing here, which I did not take into consideration, but I did bring my coat. So we throw this on for the final look. Black flats because I had heels on yesterday. Oh, I didn't show you my look from yesterday. I'll do a video with yesterday's look because that one was fire. But yeah, flats today because I had heels on and my feet hurt. So far, every man that I've met has been married and looking to cheat on his wife or unattractive. So let's hope luck turns up from here. Anyway, I'm off to a networking event. So I will let y'all know how it goes.
Yeah, I would imagine that's probably all you're going to run across because men of that caliber get snatched up real quick. And I want y'all to pay attention to the women throughout this video because if there's one common theme that seems to be the case, it seems like a lot of these women are in their 30s or in their 40s, past their prime. I want y'all to think about this. Why come none of these women were thinking of this when they were in their 20s, when they were fresh out of college working in tech? Why are y'all waiting till y'all in y'all 30s and 40s to look up these events now? What kind of men were y'all looking for when y'all were in y'all prime? But I digress. We're gonna keep it moving.
Baby, listen, here are 4 things they won't tell you about Afrotech, okay? Bobby Karen Hood will fix you some soul food and a 5-star hotel. Baby, listen, in the name of underrepresented founders at a tech event, I saw that pale foot had been put into a fried chicken, fried fish, collard greens, and some mac and cheese. I said, hold up. It tastes good. Number 2, Keisha, a robot dog will chase you like a broke ex with the WYD test. Or that 5'2" handshake baby that said he was 6'4", talk about, hey, stranger indeed. 3, black women will show up, baby, show out and save a seat for your friend that came 40 minutes late for a 30-minute session. With Boss Girl Issa Rae, when they said they was gonna put people out if you was saving the seat, baby, I never seen so many church fingers go out. By the way, Issa did an amazing job. Number 4, Nicholas, the panel's either gonna give you the billionaire blueprint, like when billionaire Robert Smith told us the 3 areas black folks should start a business in, or they're gonna keep it real corporate, if you know what I mean, as if Karen was sitting in the back. Now the big question is if your husband is at Afro. You'll say this, baby, I ain't seen so many beautiful black men with engineering degrees making 6-figure salaries in just one place, baby. And baby, they want to have good conversation. Like in this conversation right here in the bar, we was talking about Black Jesus, Amos Wilson, Carter G. I mean, hold on, Bobby, where you come from? Follow along.
You got to be careful of women that speak highly of and are a fan of Issa Rae. If you know, you know. Let's keep it moving.
Messages specifically for black men and black women who are interested in dating other black men.
Everything she said in that video, I've been saying to myself for the past 1.5 years, but I never acted on it. But you know what? She just put the battery in my back. Okay? She said a good dating strategy to implement is to go to black professional organizations' annual conventions, which makes sense if you're trying to meet some professionals. Like if you think about it, where are you meeting the love of your life? It's not in the club. It's not at the party. And then imagine you actually meet them there and somebody come and ask the man, oh, how did you two meet? Or, she was double cheeked up on a Tuesday, twerking and backing that thing up at the club. And does it make sense? Anyway, I have a list for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and list it out somewhere around here. If you guys know of any other black conferences, please list them below. I personally haven't been to the ones that I listed over here, but I've heard they seem to be very well known. If you guys can list conferences that have a majority of men that come to it, that would be great, because I feel like a lot of things I go to, all I see are women. I don't want to see woman. I want to see man. I want to feel like a kid in the candy store. I don't know which one to choose. Oh my God, do I go with the tall, dark chocolate muscly or the handsome caramel? Oh no, what will I do? That's how I want to feel. Options, okay? And yes, these conferences do cost a pretty penny, but you know what? Look at it like an investment. All right. When it comes to bettering ourselves and our mental health, we're willing to invest in therapy. When it comes to advancing our career, we're willing to invest in education. But when it comes to your love life, you don't want to invest. Does it make sense? Come on,
fellas. Whenever a woman says, "I wanted it to be all men," and when I go to these events, it's mostly women. Let me translate this for you. I want the ratio to work in my favor because I don't want to have competition when it comes to the men that I want. That's basically what she's saying. Let's keep it moving.
When you are orchestrating your life around finding a man.
So as you guys know, I normally don't come on here and give dating advice, but maybe I should. But let's have a talk right now. So this particular creator was talking about how she went to Afrotech and she realized that quite a few of the women that were there to find husbands. And she was saying that, as the part that I stitched, it looks like you're orchestrating your life around finding a man. And she said it doesn't make you look desperate, but it gives you an aura. Now, me personally, I am all for people going to professional conferences. Ooh, my hair. I was laying down. I am all for people going to professional conferences to find love interest. Because what this creator doesn't know, and I think the reason why she doesn't know is because she looks a bit young. So she's probably just a recent graduate from college or grad school. But I'll talk about that, why that matters. What this creator doesn't know is that a big part of what makes dating in your city or in your community difficult is finding people that are your peers, that are not just your age peers, but your financial peers and your educational peers. Finding people that are on your level. When you date someone that is on your level, whether or not the relationship works out, it still makes it a positive experience.
A lot of the reasons why so many of us have negative dating experiences, if we're being honest, is because we're dating people that are not on our level. So they may not be on our level financially, they may not have as much degrees as we do. And as much as people don't like to talk about it, those things do make a difference in how your relationship is going to be. So the next best place to meet people that are on your level would be work, right? But like, who wants to have a workplace relationship? Nobody. And so the actual best place to meet someone that is on your level, that you can have a great, that you at least can have a good time with, whether it leads to you getting married or not, is at a professional conference. And in addition to just meeting people on your level, conferences themselves kind of set up the vibe to truly network and get to know somebody. And so, for example, if you see someone that you think is cute and then y'all have, a couple of chats, y'all attend a workshop together and you kind of feel like the vibe isn't there, then that's just it. But I realize you won't get that. You won't understand why a conference is a great place to meet people until you're actually a working professional in your industry with a little bit of years of experience. Because once that happens, once you actually get in your industry and you become a working professional with some years and experience, you start to realize how difficult it truly is to just meet people. Anyway, so those are my 2 cents. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. The last point that I wanted to
Now, the only thing that I do agree with what you said is that you should not be giving dating advice, because you're the same woman that pretty much wanted a man to do everything in the house while you just sit at home and get fat like you are now. Anyway, what I do disagree with is the part where she said being on the same level, even if it doesn't work out or not, at least it won't be a negative experience. That's a load of crap. Just because y'all are on the same level financially and educational wise does not mean that you cannot have a negative experience. This is why men stress to y'all the character of a man, because y'all are so worried about the financial aspect that y'all think just because both of y'all make the same amount that everything else is going to fall into place. That woman can be a psychopath. That man can be an asshole. You think just because both of them making the same money, all of a sudden they're just gonna be hunky-dory and everything is gonna be sunshine and rainbows? Nah, the world doesn't work that way. It's ridiculous, man. Let's keep it moving.
If you are coming to Afrotech and you're looking to meet somebody, guess what? I'm an Afrotech event partner this year, and my company with Love and Butter is going to be hosting a singles matchmaking event.
I'm all for us, getting together, finding partners, etc. Why we gotta advertise our tech event like a singles meetup? I'm just tired of it. Like, first of all, InvestFest was a big concert, and now y'all trying to make our tech event an eHarmony meetup? Like, come on. It's like, yo, at every other tech event, they're sharpening their skills and through that meeting other people. That's the beauty of the tech meetups, the hackathons, the cybersecurity, different cybersecurity events, and all that. You go there and you get involved. You do the capture the flags, you do the hack the box, you do this, and you meet other people through sharpening your skills. Iron is sharpening iron. But we over here doing matchmaking. Here's the ticket price: $775 to come to, I think it's in Texas, and go hopefully meet somebody. Because you're not obviously going there to sharpen your skills and hacking or maybe engineering. You're not trying to get better at that. You're not trying to meet people to help keep you accountable and help put you on another level, right? Help you in that way. You there to get you some ass. Is it that hard? Like, I have a harder time than most guys, right? People don't see me like that on face value, right? I have to do a lot more work. But it's not hard for me out here. It's not hard for me. I will never pay $700 to go do this. Are y'all crazy? What is wrong?
Man, and I need to come to this brother's defense because when he reacted to this situation, they was coming for him hard in the comments. And there's one comment that I see all the time from women that really bothers me. It was a woman in the comments that said, "We can't win for losing. They tell us to pick better, and then when we do, they shame us for that too." No, that's not necessarily true. Because y'all idea of choosing better always seems to be tied to finances. When men tell y'all to pick better, we're talking about character, values, morals. That's the difference. And it goes over y'all head because once again, y'all have tunnel vision towards the bag. Let's keep it moving because this last clip, the women that are going to these events, they really are not going to like this because they're being exposed and telling on themselves. Check this out.
But how do we feel about women flying out to Afrotech with the purpose of looking for husbands? Because apparently the men are in on it. Men know that women are doing that.
Oh yeah, they're aware. Oh no, I talked to some of the bros. They said, "Bro, it's whole apocalypse out here." The effectiveness and the efficiency of these hunters is crazy, and they're just waiting for what's coming to them. Check the economy, and it's looking good out here to be a tech guy.
Somebody commented, "He's so glad that she decided to decenter the attention for males in her life." Afrotech is not cheap, right? Afrotech apparently is $800 for a ticket, correct?
Right.
Aren't familiar with Afrotech. Afrotech is a conference that is essentially supposed to be like an amazing networking experience for Black people in tech to network, to catch vibes, to learn, to educate themselves, and to honestly be in the midst. And then apparently it's also a great place for recruiters to recruit for tech jobs.
Whole new dynamic that has arisen is a result of the TikTok girlies. Because TikTok girlies came online and gave girls tips. They were like, "Yo, like if you guys want these husbands, like there's a new hub, like there's a new hive." And then they're like, "Yeah, the tech guys are all there." And then they're basically chilling out in these suites and hunting these guys down. And
I think the thing that's painful for me is what happens if we don't get that return on investments, that ROI, if you will. We're gonna use a little bit of tech jargon.
I love what you did there.
What essentially happens if we don't get that ROI? If we spend a lot more and then we actually did not leave with something. To this woman, it's like we need to understand, like, it's one thing to meet a guy at a very important or affluent event, but are you talking to him 6 months from now, or even worse, 2 weeks? Because the talking stage be cute.
So soft life get as it be. Sometimes this soft eventually starts to get hard. Take some time. Everything.
It's already hard. We're in a recession. So for me, as a soft life babe, imagine how hard I would feel if the only thing I was able to do was get somebody's son hard, and after that, I'm not in communication with him. No, let's talk about it. There's some things wrong with how women go about finding men. I too used to be a woman that was like, "Oh my God, like where are the guys gonna be at? Let's go find them. Who is who?" But now I've got to a point where I'm like, whoa, are you telling me that I'm packing my bags, leaving my house, packing my suitcase to go and become cattle, right? Stand around like cattle and wait for men to approach me or to position myself to be approached at these events? What does that do when you're only solely thinking about leaving there with something? You're not engaged in the activities. You're not focused on just generally having a good time. You're not, your whole mind is men. How do I leave there with something? And unfortunately, I just feel like the girls aren't standing on business.
The girlies ain't standing on business, but honestly, I can't even blame them. The internet, the people that they're following, their idols, aren't standing on business either. And if they are standing on business, the business be men. I've never seen accounts where men are like, "Yo, this is where you find the girls at. This is where you find a woman at." I have never seen a baddie alert TikTok.
Let's circle back. The question I'm asking you, are men spending hard-earned money with the intention of going to Afrotech to find wives?
Not wives. I don't think wife is the term on their mind. I doubt that.
What are they
because
going for? No, talk to me. No, because I just feel as if women, we need to have a level playing field. As much as we're doing things, let men be doing the same things.
Listen,
So not only are they in on it and they know that's y'all sole purpose out there, they don't even see y'all as wifey material. And you want to know why? Because women that are wifey material would not do this. But you know what? I'm more than happy to let y'all have this as long as y'all quit shaming passport bros for basically doing the same thing that these women are doing. The only difference is that they're leaving the country. And let me do some math for you. It costs $800 to get into Afrotech. I know it says $70-$75, but we'll round up. Brother, depending on what part of the country you're in, you're probably going to spend somewhere between $200 to $300 on a round trip airfare. Now you're sitting at about $1,000, a little over $1,000. It's a weekend event. I'd imagine you probably don't want to stay in the cheapest hotel. You probably want to stay somewhere decent. And we know hotels are not as cheap as they used to be due to inflation. So now you're looking at potentially spending somewhere between $1,000 all the way up to $1,500 for a weekend, hoping that you're gonna find a man. Let me tell y'all something. My one-way flight to Thailand was $878, and my lodging for a month in Thailand was about $500. So I basically spent about the same amount of money as these women are spending, but I'm in a whole nother country, and more than likely probably having more success than these women here. So y'all so I don't know what they thinking, but yeah, y'all pretty much are. This is another example of the power, the dating market, the power in the dating market pretty much going to the top percentage. Because now you got women chasing these men solely because of how much money they make. They probably, you saw that one chick with the curly hair. She said, she said, the men that I've met have either already been married or unattractive. And I can guarantee you, if she does find attractive men, 9 times out of 10, she gonna have to compete for them. But she won't. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel. Unplugged Traveler, link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.